Hi, I'm CES at Brad. I finally got to try the Lynx R1 mixed reality headset from, well, Lynx. If you don't know what the Lynx R1 is, it was a Kickstarter headset that kind of got successfully funded and even more some months ago, maybe like a little bit over a year ago, and it's founded by a man named Stan Larroque. And let me just tell you right off the bat, I'm kind of a big fan of Stan. I don't know, he gives me vibes that I feel very comfortable around. I think it's because he's really awkward, just like me. I hope that's okay, me saying that, Stan. No, but it's a great team, and they definitely have something very special here. There's a lot of people that have been asking me to try the Lynx R1 for a very long time because a lot of those people kickstarted it, and you know, Kickstarter is a scary platform to fund stuff. You never know what you're going to actually get in your hands when it delivers. Well, let me just tell you, in my short demo, I was pretty impressed, honestly. Like, it's not going to be obviously as the quality of something like a Vario or anything high, extremely high-end like that. But with the quality I've seen, I think Lynx R1 Kickstarters are just going to be happy with what they got. Let's talk about the visual specs first, which is kind of misleading in a way. It was probably the one thing that shocked me the most. So it uses two 1600 by 1600 LCD displays, which sound like a pretty low resolution. But when I put on the headset, and there was only one experience, unfortunately, at the booth I could try, which was the average space demo where you can go in, pick planets, and walk out this planet sphere, this solar system sphere, and bring the planets outside, and it would automatically switch you to a mixed reality view. But when you're in the VR view, I was actually quite impressed by the clarity. And it seems to be that their really specialized lens design is what's doing the heavy lifting. So they use some very strange lenses, which were made by a company named Limbac. Which, just a quick note, Limbac was recently acquired by Apple. Doesn't mean that they're gonna impede on Lynx's progress. Lynx has completely got the license for those lenses to do whatever they want with them. So luckily Apple is not gonna ruin the Lynx product. But the lenses are very strange. Definitely like the most bizarre thing when you see them in real life or even in videos. What they have to do on each eye is they have to render like 4 different views per eye in like these small box windows. So I guess you could say like 400 by 400 times 4 per eye. Strange concept. And then the lenses will stitch together that image in that one eye. And whatever they're doing, what these lenses are doing with that weird rendering system is working incredibly well. Again, the visuals were just super crisp. I mean, it's not gonna be like a 4K per eye sort of feeling, but it just feels more than that 1600 by 1600 per eye. Now, if you look really hard enough, you're gonna see the seams a bit from those weird displays and lenses, but I think for the most part, it's a really good image. Now, the mixed reality is probably what people are curious about. Is it better than Quest Pro? Does it match Quest Pro? I would actually say I would put it slightly above Quest Pro in terms of quality, which is kind of saying a lot because this is a startup company. They don't have the resources available like Meta does. It's good. It's also very good that it has ultra leap hand tracking, and in the high-end version of the ultra leap hand tracking. If you don't know who Ultra Leap is, they've been doing this hand tracking stuff even before VR has gotten as big as it's gotten today. And it's very high quality. You're not going to have any issues. It's super fast. I believe it's assisted by IR. I should have looked at the spec sheet a little bit more about Ultra Leap, but very, very accurate and good hand tracking. Of course, they didn't have any controllers at the booth. This is a purely like just a mixed reality hand tracking headset, which I think hand tracking is going to be the norm for these mixed reality focused things as the future like goes on. And it's, you know, it's a cheaper device. Like, I know it's not extremely cheap, like something like a Quest 2, but when you think about the fact that it's a startup company, they have to take a profit on hardware. If you kickstarted it, you obviously got a better price than what people are getting today. If you're getting a new one, it is $850, which sounds high. But if you're like maybe a smaller company, nothing like a Fortune 500, and you want to do development for mixed reality, you want to have a free open platform to do stuff with for your business, I think the Lynx R1 is going to be a great choice, especially when you add in the fact that the actual Lynx R1 OS will have a bootloader unlocked, so you can actually root it, just like an Android phone if you wanted to, which I don't think we've seen much of that in really anything XR related, unless the product was dead, such as the Oculus Go. And even that, I'm shocked that that even happened to begin with. I'm sure Carmack had a lot to do with that. The comfort of the device was very light. Like, it has a flip-up design. I mean, it's just a good device. Like, the people who designed it clearly knew what they were doing, what their targets is, what their limitations were. I can't say too much bad about it. It's just like, the worst thing about it is the fact that I only did get to try one demo because there's just not much software out for it. They are sending out finally their first dev kits. Stan told me the first dev kits were sent out literally like 2 days ago. And that's who they're kind of prioritizing in their batch sends right now, because they do obviously want more software to show off their hardware better. But again, I'm pretty happy with it. It's not going to be this amazing mixed reality experience that's going to blow your mind. But I put it slightly above the Quest Pro experience, and that alone is just a good feat in itself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have been enjoying my CES content. If you want to support me, this is a very expensive trip. No sponsors or anything. Go to bradsmells.com/Patreon and give me money. Do it. Bye.